Ah. 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 Egad, when did you get here? Hello, everybody. As you probably know, it's me, TheRedMageKro, and welcome back to Resident Evil, the HD Remaster, where we're now playing as Jill after just getting done with Chris. And yeah, we got pretty far as of right now, and we're just going to get even farther into it. Now, you know what? Seeing as how we're already here and whatnot, I say that we go grab the mask. That is definitely, just down the hall from here. So, you know, I don't see any reason why we should not just go grab it. Because honestly, why not? Okay, so let's go ahead, go down here. Yeah! Alright. I don't remember if that glass ever gets broken or not. Okay, I think the red one? Yeah, okay. I just don't want to, like, get rid of all the green herbs, you know? Because if we get rid of all those green herbs, then, like, what else are we going to put in here, you know? Let's go ahead, quickly kill that, grab the mask. So, hey, you know, on, like, a different note here, guess what was announced, like, recently, guys? If you don't already know, and I know for a fact that, like, probably by the time that this video goes up, tomorrow, because today's Friday. Yeah, today's Friday. By Friday, by tomorrow, you guys probably would already know. God dang, they do break! So what ended up happening was that Dead by Daylight, they announced a Resident Evil crossover. Now, you know, I was kind of discussing this with my good buddy Curran, and he was like, "Are you excited?" And I'm like, you know, not really. And he was like, "What? Why?" And I'm like, "Well, if anything, like, I didn't really get into this series until, like, pretty late into my life. So it's not like, you know, I'm particularly excited about it. Because, like, you know, I don't know if you guys know, but I relatively got into Resident Evil around college. So I went to college 2000. I started in like 2011, like really like right after like high school. That being said, like I want to say like I don't know, 2014. I'm pretty sure that I've already, like, stated something along these lines. But, yeah, no, I didn't get into the series until, like, rather late. So, it's not like I actually have, like, you know, necessarily, it's not like I, you know, relatively like it as much. Now, if anything, I kind of randomly got it, so at least last time. Pretty sure if I do this, then both of them should go back. And this one just gets pushed in, we're good. Excuse you, go back. And that one slides in, we're good, okay. Not entirely sure if there's like a faster way to do that. But we got it! Nice! And then, like, you know, there's also, like, the debate, oh, hey, who do you think is going to be in the game? And it's like, oh, well, if anything, like, I would expect that, like, you know, if it's anybody, you know, I would think that, like, it's, yes, I want to press the switch. Nothing happens. This one? E. Okay, there's another mask. Let's go ahead and put these in. And so, like, I was just like, well, if they're gonna put anyone, and this is, like, just my guess, right? Like, I would think that, like, for the survivors, they would definitely put, like, their... What the frick dropped from my head? That was freaking scary. Holy jeez. Does not help I'm playing a horror game either. Anyways, so, like, if I were to, like, guess the survivors, it would probably be Jill and Leon. Why those two in general? Well, I would think because, you know, they're, as far as I know, fan favorites. You know, Jill appears in a lot of games, and a lot of people like, you know, Resident Evil 4, saying it's, like, you know, the best one from all the people that I've relatively heard from. So, you know, I could be misinformed. I definitely could about Leon. I'm pretty sure Jill is a fan favorite. I would think so. She's been in a lot of games, as far as I'm aware. But, you know, other than that, you know, the only other person I would think of is Chris, because he's from the first game. Doesn't this one, like, go, like, right here? Yes. So that's my thought process, like, on the survivors. And, you know, it would be kind of cool if they would, like, release, like, costumes for the base survivor of the Resident Evil, where you could, like, change into, like, people like Ada, Leon, Chris, Jill, you know, that type of jazz. It would be really freaking cool. Now, as for the killer, like, I don't really know who they could really pick. Because honestly, let's face it, they have a bunch of, you know, very, memorable characters. I would like to say Tyrant, but, you know, if we honestly, like, face the facts that Tyrant is, like, probably one of the most, forgettable characters in the game series, like, as a final boss, then,
Richard,
you know.
what happened? You're wounded.
He is wounded.
This whole place is a killing zone.
Yes, it is.
There are monsters.
What did this to you?
A big snake. And it had to be poisonous.
Poisonous? Richard, hold on.
Bring me serum. I saw some, but didn't bring any.
You got
I'll
it.
go and get it, okay? You're gonna make it.
Thanks.
So, like I said, I think Tyrant's like a big no-no. Just because of, like, how forgettable he is, especially with the other three that I'm gonna, like, throw out there. You know, because, like, we got Mr. X, right? Mr. X is, like, a really, really big one for a lot of people. Especially when they remade the game. Mr. X was, like, a really, really big thing when it came down to, you know, Resident Evil 2. Get off of me, you fool. So, I wouldn't doubt that they could probably put him in. But I would think that he'd be really... well, no, he probably wouldn't be that obvious. He is wearing kind of a trench coat of sorts, which I guess is, okay, maybe? I don't know. Like, I don't think that any of them are really going to be killers of any, like, sorts. Like, you know, stealth killers, I mean. So they could definitely go the route of Mr. X. But I feel like, you know, he isn't. He's probably like, I want to say maybe like the third most popular. I don't have any information on that, so it's only like my thought on the matter. So just note that, because like when I think of the next character, you know, the next character I think has gained a lot of popularity, especially you know, very much recently, which is the new the very very new you know, quote unquote boss monster of the Resident Evil series, and it's that giant vampire lady, right? And I think that, you know, she's took the crowd via storm, right? Like, she went in, got everyone's attention, and bada bing, bada boom, who knows? Maybe she's, you know, the fan favorite. Like she could very well be the fan favorite now because, you know, just because. But I feel like there is, like, you know, one person in, like, particular
Here, Richard.
who
I'm
is
gonna give you a
so
shot.
far up
Hang in
there that, you know, Jazz.
Here's my radio. Take it. I'm... Does it ever not hurt?
Is he sleeping? You okay?
I'm okay.
Oh,
The
thank
others...
God. Okay. So, yeah, no, there is definitely, like, one that, like, I really, really think, and that's Nemesis. You know, he was basically, like, you know, the crown jewel when it comes down to, you know, when it came down to Resident Evil as, like, a whole. You know, when like, you know, Nemesis actually made his debut, he was terrifying, imposing, he chased after you every so which way, you know, things that I never got to do. So if I were to, like, assume, like, if anyone deserved a spot in the Resident Evil, you know, Dead by Daylight crossover, it would definitely be him. Why are you kind of fast? Off of me? Get off of me! Alright. You know, I don't understand how, like, there are some zombies who go down, like, really, really easily, and then there's, like, zombies like this who just, like, don't go down, like, at all. And, like, I've hit him in the head, or what I'm gonna assume is hitting him in the head, like, many, many a times, like, jeez. What's in here? Oh yeah, I need to, like, turn on the, this is why you carry around a lighter. I mean, technically it's to, you know, burn them, but... And then we take the musical score, and now I think that we have everything we need to get the other important item. So, there's the hoping. We burn him? Nah, it's just like a really short run to a door in case of Crimson Head. Anyways, those are just my thoughts. Now, is there anything that I need to do with you? He's resting peacefully. You should probably just leave him alone for now. Okay. Okay. So we're we're gonna go over to like that specific area and whatnot. Combine the items, go to the piano room because it's all relatively in the area that I'm heading towards, so, you know, good. But I'm very curious to what you guys think. Like, do you think that it's going to be like the brand new killer? Do you think that it's going to be like Mr. X? Do you think that there's a possibility of Tyrant? You know, because I think that Tyrant still has a lot of like scare factor. Or do you think that it's going to be Nemesis? Either way, you know, while I might not be as hyped as the next person when it comes down to like, you know, Resident Evil being like next on the whole Dead by Daylight collaboration type business. You know, I hope you guys are. I hope that you are very much hyped about it, and I hope you're very much looking forward to it. So I think I have to open this up before I combine it. Yeah. Combine these two. Okay, now we got all that we need. And let's face it, you know, if the killer is fun, that's all that, like, really matters to me. And, like, you know, the killers I like in the game, you know, I like... Out of the ones that I played, like, I don't play killer a lot, but out of the ones... Holy jeez! What are you doing? I didn't think he'd be like right there. Holy criminy! Okay, well, duly noted for next time. God, what's up with that vibrato? Chill down. You know, I like, you know, of all the killers that I do like, you know, I liked playing Oni. I liked playing Blight. Blight, I think, was the most fun I've had. I definitely like Huntress. I like, the Death Slinger. He's fun, too. Oh, look at that. No Rebecca needed for this one. But those are the killers I typically enjoy. You know, to be fair, like, I've also haven't necessarily tried, Little Miss Plague. I need to go grab the other thing. It's right in the other side of the room. I can definitely go do that. I totally forgot. I haven't tried Plague. I have yet to try Legion, but, like, honestly, like... I don't know, I just don't like the idea of Legion in general. I didn't want to look at that. But this is not like, you know... This is not me talking about Dead by Daylight. The only reason Dead by Daylight came up is because, like, you know, Resident Evil and what... No... Bad Zombo. Because I don't typically like talking about other games while playing a game. Unless it's like somehow related in some which way. And in this case, you know, it is kind of related, but I don't want to go off into a tangent. Like, oh, you know, like, these are the good characters and this and that. No, I'll save that for when I'm playing Dead by Daylight. Which I don't necessarily talk a lot about Dead by Daylight while playing Dead by Daylight. It's more of me reacting and trying to, like, talk to my other crew that we typically play. Which, I got a lot of content of that coming up for you guys. I just gotta, you know, render it all, which, you know, being kind of lazy. While also not being lazy, because I'm getting this type of content out for you whenever I run out of, content, which is typically like I record for an hour long every. You know this shit. You know the rules, and so do I. So you know that. Okay, so now. Dear God, I forgot how to do this one. When the two have run each other through, the path to your destiny will open. Okay. I want to say it's that. No! Nothing happens. Maybe it's the other way around? This is how you know that, like, I don't want to, like, do this puzzle again. Is when, like, you go and you look at, like, the previous episode that you basically did and, are looking at the solution for, because you definitely don't want to deal with, having to do this type of crud again. Because, like, I didn't fully comprehend, you know, what they were asking me prior, so, you know, I gotta definitely look it up and whatnot, because I've already done it. And I'm pretty sure it's this one right here, because I definitely don't remember everything that, like, I do in a video. There it is. It was just 6 o'clock. I still don't quite understand. But hey, you know what? That's the mansion key. That's the shield, so we can go fight Snaky McSnakerson. Which, cool. Gotta make sure that we aren't poisonized, you know? But, like, also there's the fact that we're in, like, mortal peril. Which is also not as nice. Because we gotta defeat Sneaky McSnakerton in order to get, like, another mask. So, you know, there is that. And, you know, that's actually, like, one of the benefits to actually having, like, a personal archive on, you know, YouTube. Very nice. You know, we can probably, like, hit up that room, like, in the middle over there. I don't exactly remember. Hey, look at this! I think Wesker does this. I just need some first aid spray. But, like, all this is here now. And we're definitely not gonna try to kill the snake without... I mean, we can. The room on the right. In trouble. Oh, no, Barry does it this time. Cool, okay. Alright. Alright, well, we can most likely use the mansion key, which allows us to get in here, and then we can probably use the lockpick on the other door, because I think we needed an old mansion key. Yep, there it goes. We go in, we do the whole... Wait, I don't have enough space type to... Barry!
Ah! Jill.
Barry, I didn't mean to get you that excited.
Right. Anyway, you should read this.
Okay. Researcher's will. Let her slip inside. Alamo tried to survive only by seeing you again. I'm pretty sure that we, yeah, we already read that.
What do you make of it?
Well, I guess we were right about this mansion being quite unnatural.
You have a way with understatements.
Where's the part that's torn off?
Well, my only guess is that it was the most important part, and somebody didn't want anyone to see it.
So basically
Let's
you're telling me
continue our
that you tore it
investigation.
out. Probably. I don't know. Maybe he didn't. Yeah, because I can't do this with, like, all this inventory. So I'm gonna have to come back to it. What was in here that was important? I don't really recall. Well, we can go in this door. There's nothing on the drawers. First aid box, which I'm not gonna touch. Because we learned exactly how bad the first aid boxes are. It's not that they're bad, it's just that, like, I don't see them as a boon. But they can't heal me. What's the point? But you know, also thinking about it, what have I not unlocked yet with the mansion key? You know, there is that one picture room with, like, all the crows, and I swear to God, if for whatever reason I, like, disturb all those crows, I'm gonna cry. I'll just flat out cry. Get me in, let me in, let me in! Ooh, look at your pretty eye! It's kind of creepy, actually, but I think it's still pretty.